How's it going? My light is weird tonight. Guess you can sleep either. Nah, no, sleep is for the weak. You know that. How's it going, my dude? How is it going? Let me check out some stuff to see if things are working properly. And then we'll just jump right into the last episode. The final act. I was live tweeting. I hope you and Keely had fun earlier. Yeah, that was so fun. That was so much fun. In the last match that we played, she started doing some drifting with the car. It was so epic. I didn't know we could do that. It was so epic. Okay, so we have basically no suspect. This is the last part. Any one of them could have killed him. Even us. Dun 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 dun. I'm just looking at the camera. Kinda weird. Still, I'm not 100% comfortable with this. Nah, but what can you do? Let's keep it going then.
Midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home.
David is my husband.
All on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda.
I black
I
out,
don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
David
Oh.
hunts,
I can change my skin.
then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
on
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's
I'll
number.
answer you.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to
In a
keep
minute.
the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. There's someone else in my hour.
I brought David back to life.
I removed the chains, dressed her.
It was Iris.
We could try shifting now.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Sorry.
We both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind. I'm not broke. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are
Grateful if you could see your way to declaring me
insane, or at least
temporarily insane.
There was no flame. And then there was.
I'll kiss a guy,
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
wherever I go.
I may just still pull out in front of the driver.
Wow. That's a lot to take in. Oh yeah, the face cam basically is just I figured it's just the next step that you should do. Like people can see your reactions when you are playing and stuff. I'm gonna present like a guy and that. Yeah, exactly. Me too. And I've been playing it. Yeah, so basically it's just for interaction purposes. So like if anyone suggests a game, they can see me playing it, not only my voice saying, "Oh yes, this was a wonderful game," and I say this type of things. And also, to be absolutely honest, it's more like for scary donos or scary things, jump scares in games. If I'm gonna play it for the Fright Fest, even so, the game that I'm gonna play for Fright Fest is not even That jump scary one. Being little nightmares. Was shocked as fuck when I first saw your face cam, to be honest. No worries, man. Oh, I do. I think they should work. There's a disclaimer there. It says if the scare dono don't work, I'm gonna refund the person. Oh no, wait, it's not active. Wait a minute, 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 wait. Now it's active. There it is. Ooh. That would have been strange. It is active. Yes, it is. So let's continue with this game. Act 5.
You rang my doorbell.
The truck driver
The little girl.
killed himself.
David is weird.
Like she's watching me.
I need to put David
Molly,
out of his misery.
Is it okay to steal things?
Sleeping tablets.
Fingerprints?
Dead bodies.
I saw Jessica.
Should I kill David?
Hilda died last night.
Do you think I should tell her about
Psychokinetics?
the photos?
Dr. Dekker seemed to like a drink.
Bit of a drinking problem.
It's probably the same for Jaya.
one of his patients was trying to kill him,
He lent me some money.
leaving him messages.
Creature, human flesh.
I'd teleported.
Do you have that dream, Doctor?
I don't dream. What is a dream? Baby, don't hurt me.
Oh!
Jaya, hey. Hello.
Doctor. You look...
Pale?
There's something I need to tell you.
What? Tell me.
I can't find Dr. Dekker's prescription pad anywhere. I'm not sure when it went missing, but I don't remember seeing it for a while. Yours is there, but I'm scared one of the patients may have got their hands on it. Let me know if you find it, anyway, and ask me about Mariana later. I've got news.
About Mariana? Really? This is scary. Dun 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 dun. Dekker's prescription pad is missing. I should ask the patients about it. And the death threats Nathan said were on it, yes. Why couldn't she just say it before she left? She was only for like 30 seconds, exactly. So, Bryce? How are you?
I'm not feeling very well. I tried to sleep through the midnight hour, and I slept for 8 hours. When I woke up, it was looking at me. That thing was looking at me. Time was still frozen. But I can't escape it. I'm doomed.
Okay, basically, every single one of the patients of this doctor, long story short, a doctor was murdered, and the sus are his patients. And Jaya is the assistant. So, every single one of them think they have a power, a superpower that Dr. Dekker put on their minds, basically. Mariana, yes, absolutely. So, Bryce, he's a grave digger, and he thinks there's an extra hour at the end of the day where everything freezes, but he is the only one having an extra hour. And he did a lot of bad stuff during that hour. And now there's something hunting him in that hour. Okay. Bryce. Who is watching you?
You're missing the point.
For a killer and one of your patients is the culprit, I understand so far. Yeah, exactly. I asked them a lot of things. Every single one of them thinks they have a superpower because the doctor that was before us, he put inside them, he made them believe they had a superpower. Have you been stealing again?
I teleported back into the art gallery after our session in the midnight hour. I replaced the painting, so I haven't stolen anything for a long time now. Perhaps a cheeky borrow best describes it.
Cheeky borrow. Okay, I'm gonna open a tab here. He's sleepwalking. Basically, he thinks everything freezes. Okay, let's ask him things this way. Sorry, I do want to keep this stream a little bit smoother than the other one. Okay. Yeah, he claimed he took clothes off a girl, and he took photos of the girl. Supposedly, he stole things and nobody noticed. Why are you doomed?
It knows what I did with Dr. Dekker. It's been taunting me.
Well, I guess we're gonna pervert the lyrics. Yeah, but he did save a girl that was in a basement from the latest doctor, who was brutally murdered. Okay. What did you do to Dekker?
I don't know why you're asking me that.
With Dekker. My bad. You do with Dekker. Ah!
I don't know.
I typed it wrong. Let's try it again. What did you do with Dekker?
It wanted me to follow it, so I did. It brought me here, Doctor. Here. It thinks I killed Dr. Dekker. I'm sure of it.
So what do you have to type out? Actual questions? Yes. These things have little asterisks. It means that we can still go. Sorry. There's answers. There's keywords we can use here for questions, but this has double asterisk. These are the ones that continue the story. These are extra. These continue the story. And in this one,
it wanted me to follow it, so I did. It brought me here, Doctor. Here. It thinks I killed Dr. Dekker. I'm sure of it.
see, there's keywords in that answer that you can use to ask questions like, who thinks you killed Dr. Dekker? Or something like that.
I took his body. It was me. I took it from the coffin because I didn't want him put in the ground. I don't know what I was going to do with him. I just didn't think burial would be enough. Maybe I would cremate him. but the body disappeared.
Oh. See, that, for example, is a weird thing because I asked something and he answered another different thing. I used the right keywords but with the wrong question. Okay. Let's keep going. So, let's say, did you kill Dr. Dekker? Exactly. Oh, that's the... Supposedly that's what we... He thinks that we ask this. That's what we think we asked. Okay. So how? We thought the same thing at the same time. Yeah. How did the body? I'm not gonna pretend that I don't have a cheat sheet. I do have a cheat sheet with the right questions to ask, but I'm trying not to look at it right away because I do want to keep the stream going, and my lack of Englishness sometimes can make this very slow.
If only he'd been cremated like you will be.
You will be?
I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that?
Wow. Flipping good. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I do not formulate questions right sometimes. And this is where I have the most tested, I don't know how to say that. So I do not know where to go from this. Maybe someone moved the body.
If someone else moved Dekker, they'd had to have picked the lock, moved the body, and then locked up again. Why go to the trouble of locking up again?
Yes, kinda. It is testing me. I'm gonna listen to that answer again.
If someone else moved Dekker, they'd had to have picked the lock, moved the body, and then locked up again. Why go to the trouble of locking up again?
Okay. So this one doesn't lead us anywhere, so we have to find a keyword in this.
If only he'd been cremated like you will be. I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that?
Maybe he was reanimated.
Perhaps. It had crossed my mind that Dr. Dekker perhaps resurrected himself.
Himself? I don't know.
Maybe he wasn't dead, just sleeping.
It could be. So let's change the subject. Have you spoken to Jessica?
I waved back at Jessica yesterday, and she smiled. It was bigger than normal. I think we may have made a connection, Doctor. The photos I have of her, I think I'm going to destroy them. They're my problem, not hers.
Exactly. Exactly, you're a pervert, of course. Okay, why? I'm gonna look at this one more time. Why didn't you want Dekker put in the ground?
Burial isn't enough for Dr. Dekker because he's evil.
Evil.
I thought if anything, we'd established that in our earlier sessions, Doctor.
Yeah, maybe.
I had to destroy him properly, not just bury him in the ground.
Yeah, but no, not quite. Kinda have a point. Let me do something real quick. Ooh. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird. Ooh. Okay. Let's continue. So, did you speak to the figure?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did I not type that right? Did you speak to the figure?
That's not really what you want to ask me, is it?
I'm not sure where this is going. What have you done in the midnight hour?
I've tried to avoid my extra hour. I tried to sleep through it. I did try one thing. I spied on you, Doctor.
Ooh.
You have a strangeness, don't you?
Why? Why though? Why did you spy on me?
You live in the same house as Dr. Dekker. I spied on him several times, so I know the house very well. You kept it almost entirely the same. Why did you live in the same house as Dr. Dekker? Is it a perk? Or you, Dr. Dekker?
Yeah, I have thought about it. Maybe we are a different version. Because this is very Lovecraftian, so anything could be anything, you know, and it doesn't really need an explanation, but just your own. Really? Okay, the mic is not picking that up. There's a car with a megaphone selling some sort of bread outside my window. So, okay. Let's continue. What if I tell him yes? am Dr. Dekker.
I thought you were. You've come back to teach us all a lesson, haven't you? To punish us for trying to kill you. No, it can't be you. Prove to me you're Dr. Dekker.
Do you know about the prescription pad?
I didn't steal Dekker's pad. I didn't have to. If I wanted to use it, I could just teleport in here and steal a sheet. Why take the whole pad? Why be that obvious?
Yeah, you're kinda right about that. Bam, 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 bam.
If only he'd been cremated like you will be.
Will I be cremated? Ah, come on.
If only he'd been cremated like you will be. I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that?
Maybe he teleported. Maybe he teleported.
I have nothing to say about that.
Ah, come on. Do I have to say it? Maybe Dr. Dekker teleported.
It's not out of the question to think that Dr. Dekker teleported himself out of the tool shed. If I can do it, he probably can. That's the kind of thing I've been thinking. But the thing that's been following me, it can teleport too. I think the thing might be Dekker. Is the thing Dekker?
Yes. The thing is Dekker.
And so it is. The thing is Dekker, and the thing wants to kill me.
No, not necessarily.
Please.
I don't think so.
Tell Jessica I love her.
Jessica doesn't really know you, man. Jessica? Jessica? You can't see her. You can't really see her. It's way too dark. Thank you for giving me entertainment. When work is slow. Yes. Of course. I have a cat. Meow, 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 meow. Small cam hype? Yes. Hey Popo, how's it going? I should flip this the other way around. This is weird. Still find it weird seeing myself. But you gotta face your cam. Ha! You gotta face your fears. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Okay, this game is getting to me. So let's go with Claire. How are you, Claire? How are you?
I'm fine. I killed David. Again.
Hmm.
Like you told me to.
Why have you been crying? How did you kill? How did you kill David?
With an axe. I got him to put his head on the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head. When I picked it up, he was smiling.
Oh no.
Probably a muscle spasm.
So, where is David's body?
I buried him near the lake house. I'm not sure I'll be allowed a second funeral. Besides, it's close enough to visit.
Claire, you scare me. So, have you seen the little girl?
Anushka's fine, I would imagine. Her father came over to talk about the missing cat. It would have been an easier conversation had I not been splattered in blood and sweating like a milkmaid.
Oh no. So, okay. So what happened with Anushka? Father.
It seemed like he wanted to give me a piece of his mind, but when he saw the state I was in, he fled. There were no police that turned up. I suspect I've got away with it, at least this second time. Now all that's left is for you to write up my diagnosis.
A specialist. Okay, what about your diagnosis?
That I'm not sound of mind. That I wasn't sound of mind when I killed David. It's up to you whether you want to mention any of our other conversations. I'm happy either way.
Why do you think you were temporarily insane?
Doctor, did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life? I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me.
Oh,
But I'm sure it would be fun. For me, at least.
Ooh, that's a threat. So, are you threatening me?
No. Threats are usually made without the intention of following them through. This is quite the opposite.
Okay. So that's an actual threat. Okay. So have you seen Dekker's prescription pad?
I never saw Dr. Dekker's prescription pad. I imagine he kept it hidden away. To stop people stealing it?
There were death threats on the pad.
I've already told you I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write any death threats. It sounds like someone is trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor?
So tell me more about Dekker.
Oh, the continuing saga of Dr. Dekker. After he'd seen David and done his due diligence, he came up with an offer I couldn't refuse. Remember? The one I told you about when we first met.
Yeah, but I think you didn't tell which one that was. What offer did Dekker make?
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed.
Wow. Okay. Why would he kill David? I mean, why would Dekker want to kill David?
Yes, Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover.
Yeah, I believe so. So yeah, you're right. So, did you reanimate Dekker?
He called me on Valentine's night. He promised to use a disposable phone so there would be no trace. I was supposed to come here, where I would find him dead, and then reanimate him. I agreed immediately. It seems that Dr. Dekker went through with his half of the agreement. But I forgot to turn up.
Wow. Okay, let's talk to Ilian. Ah, she's got another clothes. How are you, Ilian?
I'm good. I feel better. Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that. I made you something. A little thank you for being so nice. They're cookies.
Ah. Yes, give me all the cookies. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
What's in the cookies?
The usual stuff. Flour, sugar, butter, chocolate chips, and my special ingredient. A little herbalist magic to give you some pep. You look like you need it.
What is your special ingredient?
I don't know anything about that.
What is your special ingredient?
I don't really have anything to say about that.
Okay. Why do you say last session was negative?
I'm a happy person. And really, what's the point of being miserable? It doesn't matter what's going on at work or anything. Happy is the only goal. Max told me that. I think some footballer might have said it.
Max. Max. I don't like that Max. Okay. We're now normal color. Okay. Yes. How is Max?
I told you about Max, right?
Yes, you did.
Didn't I mention him before?
Yeah, Max was your hot date. Your hot date.
Yes, but you don't know the whole story. Max is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently. Only Max didn't die. He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again.
Of course, when I say slow, it gets busy. Right after you tell, oh, there's nothing to do here. Oh, come here. Sorry. Okay. Why didn't Max die?
I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works.
So, what do you mean? It usually works. What usually works?
I just mean when I shift. They see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on. Why? What did you think I meant?
That you kill them. That you kill them. It sounded like you kill your patients.
You think I kill my patients? I thought you knew me. Oh, you're worse than Terry. Mind you, I shouldn't speak ill of her.
Why shouldn't you speak ill of Terry?
I don't know what to tell you.
But that's a nice answer. Dun, 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 dun. So, did you shift for Max? You became Max's sweet.
Eleanor, her name was, or is. Like I say, he doesn't even know where she is now. But she obviously still loves him. When I shifted, I felt all fluttery and excited. It's so sweet, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So, what do you know about Eleanor Rigby?
Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me, but he said he just wanted to have one more date with her and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation.
So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You said you only shifted at work.
The only time I've shifted outside work was with Max. Oh, and here, with Dr. Dekker.
Conversation.
The I don't sleep with 77-year-old men conversation, of course.
Did you lie? Did you lie about Max dying?
No, that's right. Shifting does only work when someone is near death. But Max is dying. I mean, he didn't die when he was my patient, but he's still ill. Terminal, you know.
If you say so. So, let's talk about Dekker. Dekker had death threats.
Someone was sending Dr. Dekker death threats. Had no idea. You never said anything to me about it.
Prescription pad.
What about the prescription pad?
The threats were on his prescription pad. The threats were on the pad.
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay. Did you steal the pad?
Yes, I took it.
Oh.
I had to.
Ilian, why? Every single one of them is incriminating themselves. Why? So why did you steal it?
Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift.
How could Dekker take away your gift?
Maybe he was just winding me up, I don't know. But he said that he could write a prescription and whatever he wrote on it would be true. Like he could write, Elin can no longer shift. And that would be it. I wouldn't be able to shift anymore.
Okay. It's consistent with the whole game, the whole stories. Did you kill Dr. Dekker?
I could never hurt anyone. You have to believe me, Doctor.
Have you made cookies for Terry?
I only make cookies for people I like, Doctor.
Aw. Are the cookies poisoned?
No. What do you think I am? Fine. Don't eat them then. I was just trying to be nice.
I'm such an asshole. Okay, let's start with Jaya. How are you?
I'm worried about you, Doctor. You seem quiet and, well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle. Maybe you touched it by accident? You didn't know him, did you?
Oh no, my fingerprints? Did I kill him? Who are we in this story? Who are we? Who am I? Who am I? I don't know. So, why are you worried?
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
The patients bother me.
Your patients will always be a bother, but you're caring for people. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? In a few weeks' time, there'll be a whole new bunch of faces with a whole new bunch of quirks. Let's not have a whole new doctor, shall we?
Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, she thinks we're insane. She really does. Psychokinesis.
Yes, that is a worry. I agree.
Dekker's murder bothers.
It's not your job to find out who the murderer is. It's the police. You can only point them in the right direction. Murder is a means to an end. There's a lot more going on here you should be thinking about.
Yeah, you're kinda right though.
A fictional space god that's resting at the bottom of the Atlantic. It's not likely, is it? Or maybe you think it is. Have you spoke to Mariana today?
Do you think I am going insane?
Who measures sanity or insanity? One man's philosopher is another man's fool. I'm keeping an eye on you. I won't let you go crazy.
Why though? Maybe I should go crazy. Don't you think? Oh, Jaya. Okay, I'm just gonna read this because I have no other ideas. Let's say hint. Oh yes, news about Mariana.
I've been reviewing your files. I know, I'm sorry, a bit naughty. But have you considered that Mariana may have murdered Dr. Dekker because of the money she owed him? She had
Yes,
most to gain. She got all the money if he died. And it makes most sense, doesn't it?
it kinda does. It actually does a lot of sense. It does make sense. She also says she doesn't stay too long in cities and stuff. Missing prescription. Prescription pad.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up.
Elin stole it. Nah, I can say that.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up.
You know about death threats?
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it.
Oh my god. Grievances.
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients.
Yeah.
I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. So, the most likely thing is that someone killed us. We are Dr. Dekker. Someone killed us. We reanimated ourselves as the power that has Claire. We also shapeshifted the power of Eileen. Yes. Something like that. Hey, Dark Park. This is a typing questions, solving murders type of game. How's it going, dude? And the things that have the asterisk, double asterisk, these are answers that they give you, which contain keywords for your next answer.
I'm worried about you, Doctor. You seem quiet and, well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle. Maybe you touched it by accident? You didn't know him, did you?
And stuff like that. I do have a cheat sheet for the stream to keep going more smoothly, though. Help! I need somebody help. Not just anybody help. You know I need someone help. What's happening, Popo? How can I help you? Okay, I'm leaving. No, no, don't leave. Don't leave. Okay, who were Dr. Dekker's special patient? I do have a headache, so I'll see you later. Ah, yes. Drink lots of water. See you around, Popo. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients. Towards the end, he began ignoring all the other cases. Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly
Always
doing.
water, yes.
Dr. Dekker saw it as an ability, a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for. So we made them give in to it, and it consumed them, consumed all of them. Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry. And that's why I think he was murdered by a patient.
Yeah, that's probably it. So, this has a lot of Lovecraftian influences. There's a talk about Cthulhu. And basically they think that things that you think you can make them real, psychokinesis and stuff. And this doctor thought some of the patients had powers, and he wanted to amplify the powers these patients had, so he could have the powers. And by the end of it, so the patients were angry at him because he wasn't solving the problems they had in the beginning. So basically one of the patients probably murder him. And now the thing is, there was nobody inside the coffin. Someone stole the body, but this person who stole the body said that where he put it, it wasn't there anymore. Someone probably reanimated him. And there's the thing, Claire believes she can reanimate. Bryce thinks he has an extra hour every day where everything is frozen but him. Eileen believes she can shapeshift for people. Mariana, she I don't know what Mariana does. She thinks she's a mermaid. And Nathan has a loop day. Some days become the exact same day and they don't move on for him. And Jaya says that he was using their quote-unquote powers. So why did Dr. Dekker want the powers?
I once spoke to a patient here who claimed to be able to teach me how to get inside other people's dreams, but how would you know if that worked? Have you had any strange dreams lately, Doctor?
Oh yeah, I dreamed with Mariana and I dreamed with you. So you think he was using Mariana? Oh yes, that's about it. How do you know Mariana could breathe underwater?
I spot check the sessions. I know I shouldn't, but
You're
it's for the
cheeky.
safety of everyone. Checks and balances, remember?
You cheeky. So, do you believe in psychokinesis?
Because of what happened to my mother, I believe people could change the world with their minds. I think it's dangerous to have that ability, and I think that you and me, we're helping people rid themselves of these dangerous thoughts and a whole load of other issues at the same time. People pretend to believe, and they have a different agenda. They're the ones you need to watch out for. They have boundaries, and they are prepared to break them.
Okay, that's terrifying. So what happened to your mother?
My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames. I was 7. They said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink. Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
Spontaneous combustion.
According to Professor Alderby, people can will themselves to die. Some people will have heart attacks, some people will have strokes. Those who are truly despondent, they're the rare few that spontaneously combust. I'm not sure if I believe in all of that.
So do you think your mother willed herself to die?
I don't know. It doesn't fill me with any sense of self-worth, if that helps.
Yeah. So how is your grief? Your grief?
I think I'm okay with the grief now.
My mother died suddenly, and I think I was projecting Dr. Dekker's death to be about her. I know they're not related.
Maybe they are. Okay, Jaya is finished. Let's talk to Mariana. Our wonderful Mariana. How are you, lady? How are you?
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale.
Oh,
No blackouts.
beautiful.
Nothing.
That's amazing. So, have you been hot and thirsty?
No, I've not been thirsty. Not since I went back to the sea.
Okay. So, did anybody follow you? Did anybody follow you?
People follow me into the sea. I don't force them, they just follow to see the creature.
To see Cthulhu. Sorry. Just 2 minutes, guys. I have to take my cat outside the room. 2 minutes. Bam bam bam. Yes, now it's working again. So, tell me about the creature. About the creature.
I'm not sure what you'd call it. A wisp? A star? It's so bright and warm and loving. I don't know why it leaves me. It only wants the others. It feeds on them.
Who does it feed on?
When I look down, I black out. But if I can just keep looking forward, no blackouts. I can just swim back to the top when it's finished.
So when it's finished doing what?
You really want to know? If I look down, it's writhing, just limbs of people from the clubs and the bars. Not just from this week, but last week, last month, last year. They all look terrified, but somehow still alive.
They're still alive?
The creature. It's all inside them, poking holes through them that they shouldn't have. It just eats them. Slowly.
Yeah. So the manifestation of craziness in these people is about Cthulhu being inside of them. Everybody who sees Mariana becomes a crazy person. A powerful crazy person. Okay. That kinda makes sense. Let's say. In a sense. In a matter. In a so to speak. Basically, it does. Sorry, I'm looking up something real quick. And there you go. Sorry. Has to go back here. Okay. Let's keep going with this. Why does it eat them? Eat them.
The missing people. That's where they go.
Yeah.
I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor. The creature. I hear it. It's hungry. Nobody can know. It's our secret.
What? Our secret?
It's our secret. What will you tell people, that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean? What proof do you have? You can't tell on me. You know what you do to me. When you visit, I let you do it because sometimes I'm ashamed of what I've done.
I haven't visited you.
You make me feel like I deserve it.
Mariana, stay here. Don't let your thoughts carry you away. Your past. Stay here with us. What do I do to you? Explain.
You get inside me, Doctor.
Wow.
And it hurts. And you don't care.
Okay, that was a little bit more graphic than I wanted. So what do you mean? I get inside you.
You watch me undress.
Okay.
You say nothing, but still you order it just like Dr. Dekker did.
I haven't visited
Stripped,
you.
ashamed. As I lie down, you bend over me. Your face. So horrible. Like worms. Crawling. With jaws like pythons. And you bury into me. I lay there, frozen, while you violate me. Punishing me.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not sick.
You make me sick. You're sick. What the fuck? Toadsman. What the fuck? Wait, we haven't visited her. I don't know. This is getting too real. I haven't visited you at home.
You're a naughty one, Doctor. You know you visited my home. Why do you keep denying it?
I deny visiting you home. Okay, that's the same question. I deny it.
Nope. Can't think of anything.
Okay. Hint. Loan.
Dr. Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane. In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course, either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back and I didn't have it.
So I killed him. That's what Jaya thinks of you. That's the thing. That's fucking messed up. Like, what if this is real? What if this is actually happening to her in the game? And like, we're trying to defend ourselves, and this is just so hideous. We're accusing her even more. This is an question that appears here. This is...
If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
Enlighten me.
I don't know about that.
Enlighten me.
I don't have an answer for you.
Did I not have that right? Punishing.
It's my fault they're all dying. They're following me.
So the connection is again, yeah. Connection went away for a bit. Refresh. If it still buffering. Thanks. Sorry about that. My connection just bleh sometimes. So I got 4 people watching. You guys freaking rock. So who is John?
You must have read about John in the news.
No?
He was a local student who went missing. He was a looker. And he had a way with words, but he was also a cheat. The creature liked eating him a lot. But I can't explain what happened next.
What happened next?
I left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he turns up in my bed at my house.
What?
He's not wet at all. No signs he's been in the sea, but he has holes in him. Lots of holes. His inside is on the outside.
Ugh.
Just a ball of tangled worms. And now they're blaming me, but you knew that, Doctor, didn't you?
Kinda.
That's why I'm here.
No, I didn't know that. You said you were here for public nudity and nothing else. Are the holes stab wounds?
That's an interesting analogy, Doctor. You think I'm making this up?
Why are you here? For real?
They think I killed John. John and some others. They need to know whether I'm insane or not.
So, do you think you are insane, dear Mariana?
My lawyer. He says I'm insane, but that he needs you to rubber stamp it. Do you think I'm insane, Doctor?
No, I don't think you are insane. To be absolutely honest with you, yes, I think you are insane.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all I ever needed to hear you say.
Dekker said you were sane.
Dr. Dekker was a hack. You're special. You're good at your job. You know I have problems.
See, I don't understand you. But yeah. So why was Dekker a hack?
There are similarities, but you're not the dead doctor. Are you feeling okay?
Yes, I am feeling okay.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. So, prescription pad.
Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
He had death threats.
I prefer actions over words, Doctor. You know that.
Damn right I know that about you. Yes, you are absolutely right. Did you take the pad?
Wow. That's a low blow, Doctor. And after all our sessions, I'm not a thief. Even the loan, that was just unfortunate.
Was it? Was it really? So, blackouts.
Like I said, I've been fine.
You said you're fine?
I've done lots of dancing, lots of clubbing, lots of socializing.
Mm-hmm. Have you had any more dreams? Any more dreams?
I don't dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
You don't dream? Dream. What is the truth?
The truth is, I'm not like you, Doctor, or anyone else. I can swim to the bottom of the ocean for hours, and people follow me, even if it's the last thing they do.
Ooh. Whoosh. Okay, hint. Kill Dekker loan.
Why would I do that? Dr. Dekker transferred our loan agreement to Claire at Castleford. She bought him out. I owe her the money now.
Oh, so that's why. Okay. If you say so. So let's talk to Nathan. And I think this will be the last interview of the whole game for us. Hooray! How are you, man?
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're gonna have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
Sean Raid. Sean Raid. We have a Shawnee. Shawnee Raid. Shawnee. Not you. Is it really? Is it really? Are you here? They're coming, bro. Hey, AP Gamer, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shawnee raise you. Hey, hello. Hello, everybody. Suda Sean Raid. Come on in, people. Come on in. Hell yeah. Welcome, Raiders. AP Gamer, Shawnee himself, and Steven M. Blookie, yeah. I freaking love it. This is a remix from one of the Mannequin slash Naps the Bloke slash what's it called? Muppet also. I probably don't own the rights to do this, but then again, neither did the one that did the remix. Hell yeah, thank you for the awesome raid, my dude. Welcome everybody. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. How was GTA for you? GTA, was that what you were playing? Damn it, I forget. I have a terrible memory. In any case, anybody doesn't know who Shawnee is, why are you wasting your time here? Go give him a sub. This is his link. There he is. How was the stream, man? Hope everything was dandy. Thanks everybody for coming through. I appreciate it very much. So we are in the final act. This is our final interview. And I think after... It was dandy as hell. Nice. I think after we're done with this, probably the game will end. No worries, man. Anytime. Any freaking time. No worries. Thanks everybody for coming through. You guys freaking rock. And give Shawnee a sub. Let's see what he says.
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're gonna have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
Hypnotism. What do you want to know about hypnotism?
I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized.
Sorry.
How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I found one of the key words.
So what is the keyword? What is the keyword?
I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back. I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them.
This is a pretty cool game. It's basically just type questions and see their answers, and you look for keywords on their answers to ask another question and another question. I will be honest, I do have a cheat sheet because this game can get very long if you don't know which question to ask. And how to ask the questions. So we're trying to keep on going with this, and it's about solving the mystery of the murder of a doctor who was here before us. But there's a lot of Lovecraft implements in this game about how they think their mental illness works, and they think they have superpowers, some of them, and how actually the superpowers work and such. Dutch? No, I'm not. I am from Paraguay, South America. So the flag is kind of similar. Keyword. Oh, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. I forgot. I put there my alert. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the asylum. I appreciate it. So, planet. Let's say Earth.
I don't want it to be triggered.
Mercury. Saturn. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? That was weird. Pluto?
Pluto's not a planet, is it? And why are you even trying?
So you went in a trance.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
Oh. He looks generally confused by what you asked. He is. I should tell Nathan he went into trance. Yeah, I just did. Game, you're behind. You're falling behind. What haven't you been telling me? Yes, exactly. That's exactly.
It's about time travel.
Time travel. So every single one of you have a superpower. Come on. So what about? Yeah, time travel. Let's go with that. Time travel.
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
So you time traveled once, then?
The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death.
Worse
she
than
wouldn't
death.
have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital. Because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed.
This game is on Steam. I don't know for how much, and it's also on the PS4. I don't know. Just putting it out there. I don't know how would you play on the PS4. This would be annoying as hell to type. Oh no, I think it has a drop down check box with possible questions. Yeah, I only game my PC on Switch. Nice, nice. So, what had changed? What had changed?
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't stop someone from dying. My then keyboard tray broke off, so I'm using my heater to hold my keyboard right now. I need to get a new desk. Gotcha. I do have a terrible desk. I have my keyboard right behind my microphone, so you will always hear a bang on when I'm typing. I try to do it carefully, but it doesn't work. You see me leaning. That's one of the reasons. Also because my desk is kind of low. And okay. I like the sound of keys being typed. Nice. I did share an ASMR of that. I do have it around. It's a live stream, supposedly. Okay, Hannah. This guy, he pulled over, and I don't remember. I didn't understand how exactly, but somehow he caused the death of her fiance.
I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
Couldn't have you saved Hannah?
I've tried, but I can't do it. To be honest, nowadays, I'm more interested in moving forwards.
I know someone that would love to see that video. I don't think so. There's no one who would like to see that one. Dude, trust me, this person would absolutely love to watch that. I'm flattered then. Unknown person. Prescription pad.
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it. Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Nathan. Clearly, I am taking notes.
No. Sorry.
How would it cover their tracks?
I suppose it could be a coincidence, but I'm guessing whoever murdered Dr. Dekker stole his prescription pad.
Did you take it? No, that doesn't sell anything. We know Elin has it. Who do you think killed Dr. Dekker?
This might feel like the darkest timeline, but it's not my darkest timeline. I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I'd look at one of your other patients, or maybe even your assistant.
So did you go out with Mariana?
Things have been interesting. Thanks to Mariana.
How have things been interesting?
We went on a date. What sort of? She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me?
Maybe. Transfixed.
Do you ask all your patients that? Or just the pretty ones?
What the fuck? No, I don't think Mariana likes you. The jealous type.
So what you're trying to say is that Mariana is just using me and has no interest in me romantically whatsoever. Thanks. That helps my self-esteem.
Well, yeah, you were at least used to a cover-up, so she did have interest in you. You were her doll. You might be a killer.
Wow. I think you're just jealous, Doctor. I mean, if Mariana really was killing people, I'm pretty sure you'd have to contact the authorities. I mean, that's what you do, isn't it?
Okay. Accuse. Who can I accuse? There we are. Who murdered Dr. Dekker? Was it Jaya? Was it Bryce? Was it Claire? Was it Elin? Was it Mariana? Or was it Nathan? Mariana is the one that has the most culprit here. I don't think about Nathan. Elin did steal the pad. Bryce did undig the body. And he hid the body over Mariana. It probably, but that's the thing. Nathan and Mariana didn't start dating until he was already dead. They didn't know each other before, apparently. Claire does have a very big threat against us, and Claire did. Why did Claire pick up the Mariana's loan? Because Dr. Dekker did lend Mariana £15,000. Maybe she liked Dr. and Nathan couldn't deal with the competition, so he eliminated it. You have a point. But they didn't meet each other while she was kind of dating Dr. Dekker. I don't know. Jaya does have some. I don't know either. Elin, I don't think she did. Bryce, no, he is too troubled. Nathan, I don't think either. Claire could have done it. Mariana could have done it, and Jaya could have done it also. But all my instincts go to Mariana. I would go with Claire. And I will say it.
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. If anything, I'm guilty of not bringing him back to life. And that's manslaughter at best. Good luck proving my talent, Doctor.
Okay, she didn't do it. Oh yes, bear in mind, these... The murderer gets picked in the beginning of your game, so there are some questions that you cannot ask. And I think there's a lot of different endings. I don't know if there's a lot of different endings, but there are, it can be any of them, actually. I'm gonna go with Jaya. I don't know, Jaya. Mariana.
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I can see why you may have thought that because of the money I owed him. But I wouldn't murder somebody to make a debt disappear. That's not something normal people do, is it? Besides, I was growing on him. I think if we'd have had more time together, he would have seen I am a sound investment. What do you think, Doctor?
Nathan. Jaya.
Doctor, we've had a bad day, haven't we? If you think I'm guilty, then one of your patients must have you just where they want you. I'll forget this indiscretion and go and put the kettle on. And perhaps you can have a lie down or something.
Okay, probably maybe him after all, but let's go with Elin, which I really don't think she was.
No, you've got it all wrong. I'm not a murderer. I'm a good person. I help people. Why would I want to kill Dr. Dekker? Without him, I'd never have started shifting. Anyway, I had the prescription pad just in case, so there was no reason for me to kill him. I'm really shocked you thought it was me.
Let's go with Nathan then.
I'm not sorry he's dead, but I didn't kill him. I can't believe you're accusing me. The thought of being in an office alone with him late at night creeps me out. I'm hardly going to suggest it, am I? You're going to have to look elsewhere, Doctor.
So, it's Bryce.
Dr. Dekker deserved to die. I'm not saying I did such a thing. Not something that I would confess to now whilst being recorded. But I'm happy to reaffirm that his death was necessary. Well, more than death, really. If I only knew where his body had gone. Now I can't be sure. I can't be sure that he's absolutely dead. The girl, chained in his basement. She'd most definitely have killed him given half the chance. I suppose if I teleported into his office one night to write myself a prescription and had run into Dr. Dekker himself,
Well, damn.
that I might have killed him then and there with the nearest available weapon. And in doing so, would be accoladed as the hero, not the villain that you're making me out to be. But we shall see, Doctor. We shall see. Good luck catching a man who can teleport when he wants to, though. Or maybe you don't think that I can.
You caught the killer. What about your patients? And what about you? Insanity. doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Einstein, that is a lie that
So I've
was
got a new
never
dog,
said.
a basset hound. She's got these big floppy ears and a really sad face. You know, even sadder than I look. Ginger. I call her Ginger. She's a rescue. But since I've had Ginger, I've never looked back. Literally. Not one day.
I'm not really sure what you'd call it. Mutually assured delusions? I think Dr. Dekker was projecting his weird fantasies on me, and it was just going to be easier to go along with it. To participate. I feel much better now I know I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. Did I?
Terry's been promoted to night sister. She hadn't been in, and I thought she was off sick, but apparently she was on a course. So she's my new boss now.
No.
I've already started looking for other jobs.
Yeah, most likely.
It's no secret Terry hates me.
And you hate Terry too.
But, you know, I've got to be positive about it. I could have a completely fresh start. There's a job on the children's ward I'm going to go for.
There's no need to go over old ground. I understand. David died when I stabbed him, and everything else since, everything else that's happened, that was all me. David, Anushka's father, Iris. What's next for me, Doctor? How do we cure what I have? By all accounts, and thanks to a very unfriendly jury, it seems like we're going to have quite a lot of time to figure that out.
What I want to know is, how did you know which patient was the murderer? I mean, they all lied to you, didn't they? I'm just glad it's business as usual around here and I'm not having to look for another doctor again. It's embarrassing. Dr. Dekker almost caught me writing the advert for his replacement.
It's worse than we thought. Dr. Dekker is alive.
Alive?
Your new doctor is Dr. Dekker, but he's learned all the powers of his patients. God knows what he'll turn up looking like next time.
How will I know it's him?
I don't know. Ask him. I'm now thinking, whose body did we take from Henley Church? We possibly incinerated an innocent. Blast Dr. Dekker and his infectious madness.
Thank you for Blaine. Yeah, so that was it. So that we are exactly Dr. Dekker then. Aisling the Ath. I look for her and it's just astonishing how her name is Aisling Death. Oh my lord, thanks everybody for being here. So basically, in this time, it was Bryce. That's what he's telling us, because he's the only one that didn't have a epilogue. The Becky Studios production. This is an awesome game, an amazing. Epic Justice fail. Handy hints. Yeah, more than 100 hints. Yeah, probably. Hints used. Oh, 86. Okay. Searches made. Responses found. Okay, I was 26 responses away from having everything in this playthrough at least. So, we are a mad doctor with the powers of Cthulhu. This is weird, but I liked it. It's a nice interactive, call it interactive film, or whatever you want. But then again, thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate the love. Thanks for the raid, Shani. Thank you so much. And everybody who came through, and everybody who's still here from that. You guys are awesome. We are now at over 200 subs, and I fucking love it. I have so many things to be grateful for. I really feel blessed. that I am able to do this to you and with you. GG's, GG's, everybody. Thanks, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I see no one to raid. It is almost 8 a.m. 8 a.m. my time. So we're gonna just leave it here, and I will come with another game, a spoopy game tonight. It will either be RE7 or some Pokemon fan-made horror game. Let's see how those things play. Thanks everybody for being here. I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys tonight. Isn't it almost 7? No, it's... To me, it is 8. Almost 8. Love you, bro. I love you too, bro. Thanks, everybody. Much love to every single one of you. I thought you were just 1 hour ahead. Yeah, we changed the clock, the time to like last Sunday. We changed an hour, the time, and it will still like this. We won't change it back for, I don't know. Yeah, the weirdest things ever. Savings time, that's what you call it, I think. Then again, stay tuned. This week we'll have the Fright Fest, and we will have this Monday probably more news about that and the schedules and such. Have a good night, everybody. Good morning for others. And I'll see you guys tonight. Bye bye.
Give it all you got until someone take you to the top so you'll become everything that you've been dreaming of. Baby, I've been in LA for too long, and I still ain't found a place to call home. Ain't no fun in making it all alone. All this glamour at Grammy parties ain't the same. Had me wishing that I never got on that plane. 'Cause now I'm stuck in California, just trying to get to you. I might drive back down to Georgia and wait there for you. I seen the fame, baby, they can have it. It ain't got nothing on you. Now I'm stuck in California with dreams that came true. Now I'm stuck in California, and it leads me back to you. Now I'm stuck in California, I'm just trying to get to you. Tasted with a bottle of Hennessy. Baby, I think that they all remember me. Mine ain't the same anymore. Sleeping on these hotel floors, thinking how could I have gotten this far? Ooh, all this glamour, Grammy parties ain't the same. Got me wishing that I never got on that place. Now I'm stuck in California, just trying to get to you. I might drive back down to Georgia and wait there for you. 'Cause I seen the fame, baby, they can have it. It ain't got nothing on you. Now I'm stuck in California with dreams that came true. Ooh. Now I'm stuck in California, and it leads me back to you. California, trying to get to you. California dreaming. Now I'm stuck in California, and it leads me back to you. Now I'm stuck in California. get to you.